My biggest problem with it is that he just doesn't really look and act the part. Part of it's because it's a new, it's a reboot and everything. But
Whoa, game ready. Whoa.
and every character you get to level 5 is a 500 gold. So you're kind of encouraged to just
Spread out a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah.
They're okay. Yeah, yeah.
The Garden of Terror.
Okay, everybody. Since so subject came up, we have to ask favorite Bond. I'm going to be kind of a contrarian and say it was probably Brosnan.
Well, I'm not speaking to Wayne anymore.
Oh.
Honestly, it's kind of hard for me to choose my favorite Bond.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think it's funny because the only one I can really think of, for the new movies that I actually remember pretty well was actually Connery.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if he's my favorite because I like some of the other ones more. So
It is funny
Ooh,
when
Vens with Wayne on Brosnan.
all right.
Wow.
See, it is funny when you think that exactly that's what Lorax was saying. It's like you can have actors that are good at the role but are in terrible movies, or you could have yeah. and Goldeneye was amazing. It's probably one of the best Bond movies of them all, and they've just been straight downhill from there. The one that looked funny, it's probably Lazenby, the one that was only in one, I think. That guy
I don't even remember him.
Yeah, that was Living Daylights. It was one of those ones right there in that.
I don't think I even saw that one.
Yeah.
Huh.
There's like one. It was one of the movies he was in. I keep getting mixed up with another one, but it was one of those. Yeah, there were a bunch of them I only saw during a big Bond marathon. It was like the only time I saw Moonraker, for example. I can't make you choose. Well, that's true.
That's true of you. We
It
cannot actually force you to choose.
We could guilt you and peer pressure you into choosing. But
Lorax goes Brosnan, Connery, Dalton, Craig. Who cares?
Roger Moore doesn't even get a mention. I see.
Ooh. That's true. I did kind of like Roger Moore now that I think about it.
Mhm.
Although I remember him most from his appearance on The Muppet Show.
Right. I think that's the thing. It's like he does a really good job of playing a parody of Bond.
And yes, SRN, they have a rank 1.
Who's a rank 1?
The Zagara Squirrel.
Oh, what does that mean?
It means they're level 1 just starting out.
Ah.
Which probably means Smurf, but it could be a legit recruited friend.
Oh, I see. You're level 6. Okay, I was
Yes.
trying to look for your name on there.
Yep,
I wasn't
I'm
sure.
upper left-hand corner.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it started at the beginning and counted up, or like at a higher rank and counted down, since you were talking about spies.
Right. I think Roger was supposed to be
Who cares?
Nice. Also, I think the Lily character is going to be booted because that's the kind of loading screen I was looking at when I was playing on the laptop.
Oh, the fact they're waiting on her.
We're all
Yeah.
waiting on Lily.
Yeah. Zagara looks interesting. Yeah, was that Quelaag?
Pretty close to. And then I'll be sticking close to Cad anyway, so you'll get to see how Zagara plays.
And what was her deal again?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
Because I haven't played her.
Gotcha.
In fact, I don't even have her unlocked yet.
Well, I meant story wise.
She was basically the right-hand girl for Kerrigan.
Ah, okay. That's yeah. You did mention that. I just forgot.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. So she plays this too. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, you have to get her on board.
Yeah, I think that if I do this more than once, kind of making a weighing motion, we'll see.
You're weighing the scales as
Right.
you sell out.
That's true. I'm not sure if I've been paid enough to sell out quite that much. But yeah, that's kind of the thing, especially with the recruitment thing. And I'll be actually tossing the link out later on for you all.
Your dude left. I guess he got tired of waiting.
And he regained.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Let's do this one. Collect 1,000 seeds.
Oh, plays almost daily. Quite into it. Okay, well, that could work out nicely then. Zagara is a range specialist, good at poking map vision with creep tumors. I might want to get a it's a cancer doctor's.
Oncologist?
Yeah, I completely butchered that joke. Dear.
Alright. Where did my friend go?
Oh, okay. Hey, Zane.
Play Smite instead. He uses the mantra.
Time to man up.
Got picked on by all the Mobo mans. Yeah, I guess it means I guess if Zane coming in makes him Mobo cop.
But yeah, for those of you who aren't aware, as per usual for MOBAs, each character kind of has a different class or focus. Raynor's, or at least this version of Raynor, is supposed to be a hero sniper.
Right,
for
right.
instance.
Fair enough. So does he actually use the bayonet for melee attacks, or is it just the...
As per usual with StarCraft and things like that, no, that is just a just for appearance's sake.
He doesn't make it look gritty and determined.
Right, exactly.
Ooh, that was a pretty well timed, whatever that was that lobbed at you.
Oh, I think she can spawn broodlings.
Ah.
Come back here.
There's a mini map too.
Oh!
Ooh.
I got sniped.
Yeah, about to say, speaking of hero sniped.
Ven asks, what is a Smurf in MOBA parlance? It is actually somebody who is really high level and then creates a really low level character, basically for the purposes of padding out their score.
Right. Well, basically not so much on score because you'll end up working your way back up the rankings anyway.
Right.
But generally, it's basically to troll new players to the game. Like
Well, that too.
Yeah, yeah. It started off with the StarCraft, Warcraft 3, stuff, and people that were getting either starting to stagnate where they were at in the ladder. I mean, they were really good, but you're starting to lose matches and stuff like that. So they create a new account, start over, and try to have a better record the second time around, or just try to troll newbies or try out different strats they weren't sure would work, against proper opposition and all that stuff. Yeah, so as you might imagine, you have a community that's like 99% men, just like any other, and then you got some hyper competitive, stupid people doing stuff. That's basically the idea behind it. At least that was always my take on it. Yay for seal clubbing.
You can count on me.
But yeah, that's where it all started, and of course, any of the things that spawned from the Blizzard, games like the MOBAs, it started with the Warcraft 3 mods and everything, that carried all that technology. I like SRN, mentioning that, yeah, in this case, it's pretty close to the drug reference because they get a reward for recruiting their friends. Like all those really old PSAs in the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. Hey man, want some drugs?
Almost got her. Yes!
And yeah, Lark mentioned that earlier. It's especially right now because of the, you can just
Run away!
you want to add a friend to your to get some free stuff in the game.
Right.
So is that a special mount, the Vulture?
Yes. No. Whew.
Oh, that was close.
17 hit points remaining. Yes.
Out of your 1700.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and Hearthstone up, because otherwise I'm going to be healing for a long, long time.
Right. The cooldown on the Hearthstone's probably less than that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's mostly just having to run back to wherever I was.
Right.
You can count on
Oh, so if you Hearthstone in your base, you basically lose nothing.
Right.
Gotcha. Heck, all that dying in the first 10 minutes of the battle. Well, Ben's probably the lowest level person. Well, second lowest.
Second lowest.
Yeah. They're afraid to help out with map objectives when they come up.
Indeed.
pumped up and
Slowing sounds good, ironically.
Yeah. It does kind of.
Because that kind of keeps the enemy from running away.
I was about to say that kind of reinforces your role as anti-hero.
Hero sniper.
Yeah.
Anti-hero. I like that.
You have a AHR with the anti-hero rifle. Oh, this is big.
Oh, they got mercenaries.
Ah, interesting.
Those are ogre. I'm
sounds
not even sure what the right term for it is. Siege throwers, I think they're called.
That was a nice little burst of healing. What triggered that?
That is his passive ability, Adrenaline Rush.
Ah, that was that's cool. That's pretty good bonus. So what do the gates
Arg.
do, if anything?
The enemy cannot chase you through them.
Ah. Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah. However, you can safely attack through them.
Right. You have to wait to come back.
You just never get
Those are
used to
siege
it.
mercs. Okay.
This should be
It's pretty funny watching Raynor run around on a horse.
Right. Yeah, I wish I had the vulture mount for him because that would make more sense, but I do not have.
Right.
And yeah, Slorax is correct. Those are the siege mercs. The others are more tanky bruisers.
Gotcha. So who is winning right now? How can we tell? Looks like you're tied.
Level-wise, we are tied. And objective-wise, in the lower right-hand corner, we're trying to get to 100. We have 95. They have 85.
Okay, so you're a little ahead, right?
Right. We are a little bit ahead.
And does 100 make you win? Or
No, that brings in special units.
Gotcha.
all day long.
Finally, you have enough.
Footless man falls down. Does anybody hear him fall? Well, was he in a forest? Well, and all of a sudden, all your team died, and
Well, I think they all ran away.
oh yeah,
While there is still time, it is time to
It's all good.
harvest.
oh that was close.
My terror to life.
Somebody just started hamming it up, and I couldn't get it. Ooh.
Oh! That
Okay.
must have been a special ability.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Speaking of, I now have mine.
The
And what was
terror
that?
cannot wait long.
It is called Hyperion. I will happily show what that means in just a little bit.
Okay. Cry monster grow.
That just happened.
I wasn't expecting. Your Garden Terror lives! Oh, my friend is the Garden Terror.
Ah,
Let us ride with him!
I can say that's one of the least intimidating name I've ever heard. The Garden Terror.
Yeah, it sounds like something you worry about when your hedges are turning yellow. It's like, uh-oh, it's gotten caught by the Garden Terror.
You only have.
Oh! We're having dueling Garden Terrors here.
I see.
Well, that's not good. Oh, and it's that guy again.
Speaking of hero snipers. Yeah, Ben needs to get the kaiju fight back in frame.
Right.
All of a sudden, you're way down on the objective value of things. Because when you got to 100, you cashed it in for something, or
Well, yeah, because I don't know if you saw it, but my friend over there is the Garden Terror.
oh, that's a constant barrage of stuff.
Yeah.
You shoot the guy with your slow down move. And
That's why I did.
it doesn't last as long.
Keep up the pressure.
They did a fair bit, just not as much as I wanted.
Yeah, probably popped him a little early.
Whatever's
I think you might have died if you hadn't. So
Right. Oh, is the Garden Terror on their side not dead yet?
Fort annihilated.
how does a like wants to attack, wants to defend thing work?
Oh, these things are... You might remember them from from Warcraft 3. They're creeps.
Uh-huh.
And that is a Garden Terror that we are trying to...
Oh, okay.
And they are trying to creep snipe us. So it really is like it's...
It's like Warcraft 3,
Warcraft
yeah.
3.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like the last time I played Warcraft 3 was back in, I want to say like 2004 or whenever it was. It was shortly after, I think like I mentioned, maybe after Frozen Throne came out. And then I completely lost track of the scene. You know, it's like all of the, and the people I used to follow, like, this was before, I think even before YouTube existed. I think that was 2006, right, for YouTube?
I think so.
Yeah, so basically there was the only way was keeping track of the community and stuff was on the cesspit that was and probably still is the Blizzard forums, and then things like the battle reports, websites, stuff like that. And we cashed in a lot of stuff to try to take you out. But anyway, so then I just kind of lost track of it. Then Ben, after I was watching the StarCraft 2, tournament scene and everything, started getting back into, started watching some more of the Warcraft 3 stuff. And it's like a completely different game. It's like the meta is all about trolling players by trying to steal their creeps and all that stuff. And
You can't hearth when other people are attacking you. Fair enough.
gotcha. such a weird word for it, hearthing.
Right. And as you can see, we're kind of in a bad state now because all of our northern defenses are gone.
Right, right.
Clever's clever.
Yeah, so even though you're ahead on the objective count, it definitely seems to be ahead in terms of territory.
Right.
Kind of interesting watching the minimap there.
Okay, I cannot take on both of those on my own.
Luckily, your teammate finally came back. Blinded. What is that? I guess that's like it lowers your accuracy.
Right.
Oh, it doesn't impair your vision.
Yeah.
That ended up working out fairly well.
Yeah.
Wanted that attack. Oh, they're all there.
Oh,
This medic's my new best friend.
she's got mutalisks. That confirms it. Totally OP.
Those are OP. Yeah, I'm guessing this is probably a
Yeah,
boss.
this is
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
Ow. Zagara calls for retreat. Where? Ooh.
Yeah, their teamwork was pretty good. They did
Yeah,
pretty
they
good
work
job.
really, really well together.
Yeah.
If we could last one more night and get our Garden Terror again, we might be able to pull it off. I doubt it. But on the other hand, you know, we're not quite out of this yet.
Right. Ah,
Lorax explains that Mutalisk is a talent that changes the Hydralisk to Mutalisk,
fair enough.
which is totally OP. I can.
Night falls, heroes. How I love to see my garden
Okay.
in the moon's glow.
Okay, so we have about half a minute before night falls. And we can try to get that last seed.
Right. And where is it?
It'll be somewhere on the map. You kill garden creatures to get them.
Ah. But of course, with 5, 4, 3, 2,
Whatever's
1.
clever.
The Shamblers rise again! Free my seeds, heroes!
Oh, I believe that these should have some.
Ah. Oh, so that was the NPC thing, whatever that was making that noise.
Yes.
So that was one of the heroes that was.
Oops. Ah.
All day long.
Stunning sounds really good. Alright,
The terror awaits.
here we go. Kaiju fight, go!
Excellent.
So you took control.
No, Lord Shenron is.
Okay.
I'm just following along to make sure that we do damage and hopefully end it this time.
Right, right.
Whatever's clever.
All of them are on the bottom side, so we might be able to force them to come up and defend us.
Right, right. We took out a garden terror of their own. Yeah, those things are tough, but not hardly invincible or anything. You better spend all of your abilities back too if whenever the heroes rush in, you're able to take them out, or at least hurt them.
Oh, he got away just in time. Drat.
I think the problem was your garden terror hitting him out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Your enemy
Back
is
for more.
under terror.
Oh, they've got one too.
Great.
Polymorph! No, Mark.
Use your ah, fair enough.
Why? Now, I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to. Fine.
My plants will revive you.
Ouch.
Yep. At least I did some damage.
Your taint
Jeez.
is compost. Your core is under attack.
I think that might be it because their garden terror is heading right towards us, and
Right. So, so how do you actually Determine winning and losing in this one. You have to destroy the person's.
If
base.
this gets, yeah, basically each person has a key, and when that is destroyed, that's game over.
Right. Yep.
As you can see, that's just about it. There we are. Still, it was 19 to 19 level-wise, so...
Not all face their
Of course, that might be max level, I don't know.
Right. Aw.
Oh well, it was well fought.
Yep.
I'm really not that happy with Raynor, though, I must say.
Yeah.
It's like, that was alright as far as that went, but...
Mm. So, buddy brawl. And you get some more gold for doing a actual online game too.
Right. Yeah, you get more for losing in multiplayer than you get for winning against regular.
Right. Level 20 less off for upgrades, but you can get more than that. Okay. In the Nexus.
In the next.